Wow, folks, I want to do this live. Um, I just got back from Cook County Saloon. I wanted to sit back. So a bunch happened after I finished live shooting. A bunch of people came out. UCP roll-ups, Alberta big flag roll-ups, Liberal roll-ups, and that was absolutely Mark Carney, what looks like he's wearing some kind of oversized jacket. I think it was a bulletproof jacket. Helicopter came overhead. Security moved out both sides. The first one that Tommy left with was a diversionary leave because that was them. I thought that was Mark Carney, his wife, but then I'm like, this woman's bigger than Mark Carney, and the hair, I'm thinking that's his wife, but she's the same height as him. Here it's Danielle Smith. It was them. And they were going at it. At least Mark was waving his hands in his stupid jacket that I think was a bulletproof jacket. I think they made him put that on to get him out of there with Danielle Smith. They both got in the same motorcade, and it was not his wife. I drove out, and across from Cook County is another bar where you can park. It's a big parking lot. I pull out, and of course the video's done. It's them. I got a good frontal of her. And that's him. It was him. I seen them. No way to mistake that than anything other than Mark Carney and Danielle Smith. And he looks to be wearing a stupid jacket, like almost like an oversized straight jacket with a bunch of padding in it that I could only describe as a bulletproof vest, full on bulletproof vest. Never seen anything like that. He looked like an idiot. And it's him. You can see his face. You know it's Mark Carney. What a joke. What a joke. And the security all around them, that's an armored vehicle, SUV. And they both got in it. And then there was others. There was others there too, and other security vehicles that pulled up for everybody else. I couldn't believe it. I drive off. I see people right in the parking lot just 2 cars down from me as I'm pulling out with UCP roll-ups, with Alberta big flag roll-ups, and then another vehicle with Liberal Party roll-ups. No joke. I can't believe that. I mean, I believe it, but for them to have an after party at Cook County Saloon, again, who pays for that? Guaranteed it wasn't the parties themselves. That's absolutely taxpayers, probably Alberta taxpayers. Anyhow, folks, that's my video. That's what I saw. My video shot a lot of it. I'm going to try to get that blow up where I zoom in on Mark Carney, and I'm going to go look up those kind of jackets, take some screenshots. It's weird in first person live at the time. It's crazy, but that's real, credible, and that's truthful. That happened. And it's too bad Tommy took off. I see he's doing a live right now too. We're both doing lives on that event. He was going down the street, but I couldn't cross. In the traffic, it's all one way. I was trying to holler at him. I wish I was louder, but he didn't hear me. Or he did, but he didn't know it was me. And maybe he thought he's gonna run, right? But anyways, if he would have stuck around, he would have saw it. Mark Carney came out incognito, wearing some kind of stupid jacket vest that can only be described as either a mental health straitjacket, or they put that on him as a bulletproof vest. And again, helicopter flew overhead. There was lights shining down, all that stuff. Can't make it up. True, credible, real, verifiable, and absolutely, I got a good look when I pulled out. That was Danielle Smith that was with him, and they were arguing out front. They came out at one point with security, and they were arguing, and there was Sikh security undercover, the 2 people from the SUV security, and another 2 on the other side for just those 2, and no one else came out with them. And then they were arguing back and forth. I zoomed in on my phone as best I could. I was probably a good 200 yards away, but lined right up at the door in the SUV. So I saw could see them clearly. It's too bad cameras, and it's not very good, but I assure you that was Mark Carney, and absolutely, when I came out, that was Danielle Smith. I figured, because I've seen her lots in person. I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like Danielle Smith. I'm going to look at the shots of what they're dressed like and what they look like at the event that was earlier downtown that they both participated in this, you know, what Alberta's going to get and what Mark Carney's going to do for Alberta. What a joke. What a joke. Lots to be upset about. I have lots to do. I'm going to be filing this week in court myself. I'm going to be hauling out Dominic LeBlanc. I'm going to pull out him out of his ministry, bring him to Alberta court. And I'm going to do that by filing against King Charles III. You can do that in Canada. It comes at substantial risk if you fail, because the costs of doing such become astronomical. But I think my case is good in human rights. And if anything, I hope it gets a lot of attention, at least globally and with the allies. That's what I'm going to do. So God bless everybody. That's my video. What a crazy day. Crazy night. Not a good one. I've learned a lot about our academic institutions. A lot I'm not happy with. I'm going to tell everybody, if you can get your children educated in the States, do it. Do that. Don't. And I think with my youngest now, I'm stuck in the program with my daughter now, my oldest, but my youngest, I'm really going to look at that. I'm going to be really looking at that, because I'm not going to play this game anymore. That's my video. God bless everybody. Bye now.